You know, we like to think of ourselves at this table as good law-abiding citizens.
Oh, yes.
But did you know that depending on where you go, you could be breaking the law and not even know it? For example, according to the website WeirdSexLaws.com, in Singapore, it's against the law to stand naked in front of your window.
Ooh. Oh. Yes.
My neighbor would have been arrested, okay? And in London, it's against the law to check into a hotel under a fake name for the purpose of having sex.
Oh, dang. Ooh.
Good to
I would have been arrested.
There goes Pocahontas.
I know.
So, ladies of the real, let's keep it real. Have you ever been arrested for anything before?
Okay, how many of us at the table have been arrested? Raise your hand.
Been arrested?
What?
Yeah.
Every single one of y'all been arrested?
Except for you. Lonnie,
Wow.
what were you arrested for?
Well, the first time I was arrested.
First time? Okay, how many times have you been arrested?
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Well, I was arrested for like protesting. That's what I always
Okay.
get arrested for. But my.
Always.
Oh my
But the first time was when I was in college, and I was working at a grocery store, me and my friend, and it was homecoming weekend. So we went to a club, and after the club, we went to go get something to eat. We went to this cafeteria-style restaurant.
Yeah.
I look around, and she's being pulled by an undercover officer in the kitchen. I follow her in the kitchen, and he says she's being arrested because she put soda in a water cup. And
You
then
can
he
get
looked
arrested for that?
Yes,
Oh,
that's stealing.
because you're stealing.
Yes, and so I followed her because she was my ride in the kitchen. So he said, you're getting arrested for trespassing because you shouldn't be here.
Oh.
So they took us down, this was in Houston, they took us down to the station. And when we got there, because hers was a petty theft, she went one way, I was a felony. They put me in jail with the hardcore criminals and murderers. And back then, I was fine. Back then, you couldn't tell me nothing because we had just came from the club, you know, and I was that tight size 10. Ooh, you couldn't tell me nothing.
And y'all don't know, but Lonnie's booty be sitting ooh-wee high.
So when I walked into the holding cell, everybody was like, "What you doing here?" Because I don't look like a murderer or a criminal or anything like that.
Terrible,
And
I
so
tell
they
ya.
ended up. What ended up happening, I had to stay there for 8 hours. Then they transferred me. Now this is what happened. It was homecoming week, and back then we didn't have cell phones, so everybody was gone to the homecoming game, including my boyfriend. So I had to wait like to the next day, and then they put me and transferred me to another jail. And I was like, oh my goodness, right? And I finally got in contact with him.
How do they transfer you?
They put you on a bus with the other criminals.
Like
just
Orange is the new black.
Wait,
You
were
lived that
you in
life.
handcuffs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what
I
were
was
you
in
wearing?
handcuffs.
Still in your club
I had on
outfit?
my clothes, but see, that's why they transfer you, because they don't know if you're gonna get out because it was the weekend.
Oh,
so
my
then
gosh.
they said if he doesn't come and bail you out, you're gonna get the pink jumpsuit. And I said, they ain't gonna no, it's the orange jumpsuit.
Yeah.
I ain't getting no orange jumpsuit. No, he coming to get me. And then everybody in my holding cell, we became friends though, because I started talking to them, and there
Only
was
Lonnie
one girl
would become
for-
friends
Were you
with the
making
people
them
in her
laugh,
jail
Lonnie?
cell.
Well, she was in for forged checks. It was one lady, they just pulled her out, because this is like
Yeah.
2
I get it, though.
o'clock
You
in the
kind of
morning.
want them to be on your good side.
Exactly. And
I hear
then
that.
finally my boyfriend came and got me out. He bailed me out. And by then I was friends with them. I was like, you stop killing people, and you stop writing false checks, and y'all do a better life. So that was my experience.
That is crazy.
I just want to say the charges were dropped. I am not a felon, all right?
All right.
Wow.
I was
can't
arrested
imagine
2
it.
times. When I was
You
in...
were arrested 2 times?
Yes.
I thought I knew y'all.
Okay, so one time I wasn't scared, and one time I got real scared. The one time in high school, I learned how to hotwire a car, so I can
What does
pretty
that
much.
mean?
Boom. Okay.
What does this mean?
I was real proud of my skill, though. Like, I can jump in.
You
I
could
can
start a car.
I can break into any Toyota Camry before the year of 1992, or a Honda Civic before 1994, and I can start up any car and go cruising down the freeway. I can.
Wait, you guys
Any
are
car.
applauding that?
Yes.
What? You're applauding that?
You
So
can
anyway-
start the car without a key. I had no
Long
idea.
story.
Oh,
long
God,
story.
really?
I got in trouble because I was pulling donuts in the parking lot near my school. The
Jeannie,
school
that's
cameras got it.
slang. What does pulling donuts mean?
Donuts. You haven't seen Kanye and Jay-Z?
Yes.
It's around.
it's
so it
amazing.
looks
When
like
you
a
go in a
donut.
circle?
I knew that,
Yes,
Adrian.
babe.
But the punks that
I
were
knew
in
that.
the car with me, you guys know who you are, jumped out of the car when the popo came up and cuffed me, and they took off one way, the other one took the other, and they arrested the Asian girl because I was the one sitting next to the Toyota Camry. So that's just what's happening, okay? But the time I
Oh
got
my
real
God.
scared, that time, I'll be honest, I got out of it because I had to do community service, so I had to clean the streets of Milpitas. And then after that, my parents never found out about it at the
Well, now they know.
Hi, Mom and Dad. They never found out about it because I left the phone off the hook for a really long time. So they called, but they never got through. So I just did the community service and then got free. But the one time that I learned my biggest lesson of my life was when I got caught stealing at Eastridge Mall at Sanrio Gift Gate, which is a Hello Kitty store. So I walked in. Yes.
Oh my God.
So you guys, I walked in. Okay, I was about
The Asian stealing Hello Kitty. This is all.
I hate you.
I
No,
love
you guys,
so
let me
much.
tell you. Oh my God, I get sweaty. Okay, so I walked in, and I remember they had, all the pink, the Karopi frog, Pikachu, all those guys, right? And I saw this Hello Kitty, big, beautiful bubble gum machine, and it was shiny, and she had little gumballs that were
How
shaped
old
like
were
all
you?
the characters. I was about 14.
Okay.
14.
Wow.
And it was beautiful. And Sanrio, that price all the way on the bottom, that it's got like a bunch of Japanese letters, and then the price, it's always real expensive, and I knew I couldn't take it, but I wanted that bubblegum machine so bad. And I was a Hauser back in the day. You guys remember Hausers?
I remember.
Kind of like cross colors you would wear, like,
What are these things is
like
this a
baggy
West Coast
clothes.
term?
Baggy clothes. You
Yes.
wear your pants backwards.
Yeah.
You never like crisscross to make
Yeah.
you jump.
Yes,
No.
I remember that.
Okay, so I was a Hauser. Thank
know,
you.
jump.
Thank
Yeah.
you. So I walked into that Sanrio, and I knew I was gonna take that. So I bought the gum, because the gum was the refill for the bubble gum machine. I bought the gum, and then I slipped the bubble gum machine into the back of my pants, because I ain't got no ass. So the
Yeah.
thing fit, I ain't got no butt. So it fit right into the back of my thing, and I walked out. Rule number 1, when you steal, don't ever walk out by yourself. You walk out with a group of people.
We are
How
not
about
giving you
just not
tips on how to steal.
Okay,
Just don't steal.
let's just say
Well,
that
I learned my
first.
lesson.
How about just not steal?
So I
Okay.
go out and I'm making noise because the bubble gum machine. So the woman says, "Can I get you a bag for your bubble gum, your refillable thing?" And I bent over to tell her, "No, it's okay. I've got the bubble." Anyway, the thing fell over. I got caught. She takes me in, and the lady was so mean she wouldn't let me go. So she sat me down. She said, "I'm gonna call your mom. What's your mom's number? You're not leaving here until you call your mom." So here comes Mama Mai into
my
Eastridge
God.
Mall. Yo, you guys, once the lady scared me enough, I'm crying. I promised her I would never do it again. I apologize. She had the security mall cops come get me. It was so scary, and she was about to let me go. Guess who made them cuff me and walk me out anyway?
Mama Mai.
Mama Mai. No, it's not funny.